I'm Bob, and this is Let's Get Retro. No time for an intro, so I'm going to get straight up on the internet and show you what I've been doing for the past while. Well, other than college and work and all other fun stuff. It's a Nintendo NES, but there's no cartridge slot, and there's USB things in here. How is possible? What I've been doing for the last while is, when I've a chance to do anything, which is pretty rare, is taking some of my old broken consoles and taking out, when these ones are completely broken, gutting the entire doodads, if you like, out of the console itself. So I've just got the case, and I have been getting, where's it gone now? Oh, yes, one of them. It's a Raspberry Pi. It's basically, if you imagine, a small, kind of decent enough, well, early 2000s era power computer on a chip, on a little board that's designed for doing lots of cool inventing stuff, and it is fantastic. Anyway, the idea is you have one of them in there, you have lots of cables connected out, you fit them into the framework, you run a special operating system called Retropi, which is basically a version of Raspberry Linux, which is in turn a form of Debian Linux, and basically has lots and lots of emulator stuff built into it, and it's really, really great. So yeah, I have basically that's a Raspberry Pi B plus. This is a Raspberry Pi 2, as you can see from the fact it says Raspberry Pi 2. And because they released the Raspberry Pi 2, a lot of people are selling off their old Raspberry Pi 1s, as in the Raspberry Pi B and B plus 1, for very little money, which is why I've got loads of them. And that one there, which is broken, unfortunately, so can't win them all. Might see if I can do solder the bits back on. So I'll just show you. This is the Mega Drive that it has here. And it's going to be a bit of a mess inside, but we'll just show you. I know it looks crazy in there, but what you're looking at is the Raspberry Pi. This is a Model B board, so it's a little bit older, so it's got audio out, and I have the audio hooked through to the what's it called? The audio out on the front of the Mega Drive. And lots of cables, and nasty cables. And they connect out to a switch there, which in turn is connected to, amongst other things, the LED power light and the power switch there, and then that in turn is connected to a USB socket on the back, which lets me plug a USB B style cable into it. And you can see at the side there, I've really got to fix it up a bit, but you've got, like my thumb, you got 4 USB ports in there, and a network port. I haven't got Wi-Fi in this, but I could do, hands all over this place. And sorry, shaky vision today. Some more USB ports in there, because when in doubt, stick USB ports in, because it means a major multiplayer. So anyway, when you boot it up, you get a menu with lots and lots of games in it, but I'll just show you here. This is Hell for running. I've no sound at the moment because I have the only I'll say is, if you're not playing it on HDMI, which I'm going to get to in a minute, the audio tends to be very low on the system itself, so I need to do a little bit of work in the background just to higher the volume up. But otherwise, speed-wise, everything else, you see it works perfectly, and yeah, I die because I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Let's get into the menu for a second for this. Hang on. Okay. So, as I said, it's Linux running in the background, and sorry, you can't see there because it's a bit dark. Hang on, let there be light. Will this work? No, it won't. Nah, screw it. I don't know if you can see there is a menu, and as you click through it, you get different amounts of, it basically lists the ROMs, which of course you own legally, and you got options and things like that. And let's go back out of that, if I remember which button it is. And there's a lovely little outer menu, so if you're going to say, do I have anything in Super Nintendo? I don't know if I have. I do, actually. Haven't tried this before. One of the things you have to do is go in and optimize all the emulators and that, so no idea if this is going to even work. So the advantage, this is a USB Sega style controller, but it's not a Mega Drive one. But it's close enough to a 6-button one that it feels good, but you've got some extra buttons there. Pretty close to a Saturn one, I guess. But I also have my box of tricks. USB Super Nintendo controller, and dig right down in there. To go with my NES one, there is NES style controllers, and they feel pretty good in fairness. I'd say somebody, because you get them off eBay for a relatively good price. So that seems to be working pretty well. I've no idea what the buttons are set to. That's the one thing I'll say. You do need to, like, this is, it's hard enough to get the hang of this, in the sense of building stuff. Once you build them, it's not too bad. I always play as the cat. Was it a cat guy or cat lady? Ah, the cat lady. Cat lady. Katarina Lyons. It's funny because it says lion and she's a cat. Do we have sound or just buzzing in the background? Okay, we'll buy that one. I've done it that. I think one of the cables. Where are we gone here? I want to start race. Yeah. Like I said, I don't have the sound quite running here. It's a bit trickier to get the sound running over normal SD video, which is basically a retro style one. It works with, what button is it? What button is it? Damn you buttons. There we go. And it's not too bad. I'll have to actually see if I can make this look a bit brighter. There we go. It's a bit flickery now, but you get the idea. And is that the button? No, it's all gone crazy. There you go. Yes, I mean, it plays at pretty much full speed. I have to fix the sound on this, like I said, but it is pretty good. See if I can get out of this. The only problem I find is that each emulator has a different button configuration to get it out, to get you out of the game. So, it can be a bit troublesome sometimes. But yeah, as I said, this is working as a regular kind of 60 hertz connected to a TV thing. There is an option to work with HDMI, which I actually have set up on both of them. Might do a quick test on that TV there later on. Emulation wise, it handles up to 16-bit well, and then, well, yeah, the NES can be a bit tricky sometimes. And then from that point on, it doesn't work too well with anything later. The Pi 2 works up, as I'm told, up to PS1 N64 era, so that's going to be my next build, I think. And I think I'm going to, my plan at the moment is to, I have a, where's it gone? I have a couple of old shells of consoles. This is, as you can see, the bottom of my Super Nintendo build. I've taken it apart. I'm going to do a retro bright on this, but the only problem I have is the one I got, unfortunately, was pretty cracked. You can see there at the back, and broke as I was taking it apart. So I'm going to glue it back together, but I'm not 100% sure of retro brighting it, which is putting the hydrogen peroxide and the what's it called? Can I get out of this? No, better not turn it off for now. Yeah, the hydrogen peroxide and the oxy cleaner thing, and you stick it in the sunlight for a bit, and it gets rid of all the horrible brown. It can weaken the plastic, I'm told, so I don't know whether I'm going to do that or just spray the whole thing a different colour. But yeah, that's my next project. But yeah, sorry, I keep meaning to put updates on the internet, and I keep forgetting, which is why I've decided no intro on this. I'm just going to try and upload it straight from my phone, and hopefully nothing explodes in the background. But yeah, I'm Bob, this is Let's Get Retro. I am currently rebuilding Bionic computers, Bionic consoles, so that I can have something to plug into the nice new TV that we might have in the sitting room or wherever, and I can play it with the kids without having to spend half an hour plugging all the cables in and bringing them into my man cave of doom, which is kind of very messy at the moment. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, as always, and I shall see you next time. Bye.